nursery and watering. In the video, a nursery setting with young rubber tree seedling being watered, likely using an overhead sprinkler system. Secondly, we see the seedling inspection. A worker is shown inspecting the young plants in the nursery, ensuring they are healthy and ready for planting. In the video, there are two highlight different clones of the rubber tree seedling, RRRM 2025 and RRRM 2002, showing them in polybags. Clones like these are bred for a specific tree, such as higher latex yield. The caption shows the potential yield of each clone. And then we see the transporting seedling. Workers are shown loading and unloading young rubber trees from vehicles, transporting them to the field where they will be permanently planted. And then we see the preparing the hold. A worker uses a tool, a post hole digger or auger likely powered by a portable machine to efficiently dig the planting hole in the ground. After that, we can see the watering hole. The newly dug hole is watered, which helps to settle the soil and provide initial moisture for the young plant's roots. And then we can see the placing the seedling. The worker carefully placed the young rubber tree, still in the polybag, into the hole. They cut and remove the polybag material, ensuring the soil around the roots remain intact, and then fill the surrounded soil back in. We see firming the soil. The soil around the base of the planting seedling is gently but firmly pressed down to remove air pockets and ensure good contact between the roots and the surrounding earth. Finishing the planting, a worker checks the alignment and position of the newly planted tree. This ensures the plant is stable and properly oriented. The final step shown is mulching. A worker covers the soil around the base of the tree with green plant matter, likely cut weed or a cover crop. This helps to retain soil moisture, suppress with a weed growth, and enrich the soil as it decomposes. In a summary, the video demonstrates the best practice for the planting young, high-yielding rubber tree clone from the nursery to the field.
Hello everyone, let's talk for a minute about using herbicide and staying safe. First, what are herbicides? They are powerful chemicals used to control weeds. They are great tools for protecting our crops, but we must remember they are designed to kill plants and can be harmful to us too. That's why wearing PPE or personal protective equipment is not just a rule, it's your personal shield. When you are mixing or spraying, think of PPE as your essential farming gear. This means gear like gloves can protect your hands, a mask or respirator so you don't breathe in the chemical mix, goggles to keep splashes out of your eyes, long sleeve and pants to cover your skin. This equipment acts as a barrier. It stops the chemicals from getting on your skin, in your lungs, or in your eyes. This prevents rashes, breathing problems, and long-term health issues. Remember, a successful farmer is a healthy farmer. Protecting your crop is important, but protecting yourself is essential. Next, let's talk about our daily roll call, or what we call the master call. This quick meeting is much more than just checking names. First, it's our time to make sure everyone is here and safe. When the manager calls your name, please answer clearly. This way, we know no one is missing or late for work. Second is our most important safety moment. This is when the manager will tell you about any hazards for the day, like wet ground, machinery working in the area, or if we are applying chemicals. Knowing this helps us all stay alert and avoid incidents. Finally, it's when we get our clear instruction for the day. The manager will tell your team which area to work in or what the main task is. This keeps us organized and working together efficiently. So, please be on time listen carefully, and let's start every day safely and together.
Next, the importance of ground measurement for the tappability sensors. During our field visit, the estate manager showed us why this step is done before tapping begins. He brought us to 2 trees, which is one mature and strong, the other young and thin. Mature trees have fully developed latex vessels and are ready to produce latex, while young trees are still growing, and the tapping them too early can damage their development and reduce future yields. So this shows that measuring the trees protect the younger one. Next, Tokyo demonstrates how to measure the tree curve correctly. Using a measuring tape, he measured at 150 centimeters from the ground, just above the graph line, and checked that the tree was healthy and straight. This ensured accuracy and fairness for every tree. We then saw how the team collected the data together. One person measured while another record trees with around 58 cm curve were ready for tapping, while those with 40 cm continue growing. This teamwork created accurate data for the plantation. Finally, Tokyo explained that this data help determine how many trees are ready, estimate latex yield, plan workers, and schedule tapping. In conclusion, ground measurement protect young trees, ensure accurate data, and help the plantation plan efficiently, keeping the trees healthy and productive. The manager is showing us the special technique for rubber trees. He is also teaching how to make it sharp and how to cut the tree properly to get the latex. So for question 6, which is to elaborate on the procedure of opening the tapping panel, the process is both precise and vital for the tree's health. So it begins with marking a straight line on the tree trunk at consistent 30 degrees angle. It also using a specially designed sharp tapping knife. The tapper then make a very shallow cut along this line. The most critical part of this step is to slice through just the bark to open the latex vessels, ensuring we do not cut into the wood, as this would cause serious damage to the tree. Once the cut is made, the thin strip of bark is gently pulled away. If done correctly, you can see the white latex starting to flow directly into the waiting cup. This correct technique ensures a good yield while keeping the tree healthy for many years. So this is the old bark and the young bark.
The right way to tap rubber trees. First, choose a mature trees with a trunk size of at least 45 cm around. Measure 150 cm from the ground and think tapping technique so you don't damage the tree bark. Make a slanted cut from left to right at an angle of 30 to 45 degrees. The cut should be about 1 mm deep around the thickness of a 5 coin. It best to tap early in the morning between 5 and 7 am to get the most latex. Latex flow into a smart cup placed under the cup and is left to treat for 4 to 6 hours. Using the correct method helps produce better quality latex. Can the tree healthy for longer and lower maintenance costs. To get more latex, you can apply a chemical called Etepon about 5 to 10 cm above the tapping line. This can help increase latex output by up to 50% and reduce how often you need to tap the tree.